All right, all right. Let's get it popping. Welcome, everybody. My name is Noel A. Booker, Sr. I'm with Business Credit Builder. And what we do at Business Credit Builder is help entrepreneurs and small business owners build their business credit and access funding. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about the opportunities that you can have partnering with Business Credit Builder and its partners. Okay. And we're going to do this. Y'all can follow along as I show you from my website. So you can watch me do it on the website, or you can follow along yourself. Right. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to show you all the products that you can offer your potential clients and your clients, right? And how I set up my company from the beginning. And then we're going to talk about the actual partner relationships that you can have. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Oops, hold on. Let's see here. That, like that. Okay. So you should be able to see my desktop right now. Right? Okay. Okay, so if you're gonna follow along yourself, then go to my website, which is businesscreditbuilder.us. Okay. You'll see it up on the screen. Businesscreditbuilder.us. And when you get there, you want to click on the button at the top that says business loans. All right. Business loans. Okay. So now, if you can hear me and you know where the chat is in the room, then put your business name in the chat and what type of business you do. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you my story of how I started, and what I did when I started, right? So I partnered with a company called Credit Suite, right? That's how I learned about business credit, right? And Credit Suite is led by a guy named Ty Crandall. So when I got my account with Ty Crandall, he has all of these training, right? So it took me about a year to learn business credit before I can even feel comfortable discussing it in front of people. Okay. So he has a whole bunch of training that I did, right? Took me about a year to go through, and then I started doing webinars in libraries, right? But basically my relationship with Credit Suite is that I'm a partner of Credit Suite, and everything that they sell, I sell, right? And they give me the support that I need to be able to do that as a white label type of situation, right? Okay. So they have different levels of partnering with them, right? So my level that I got in at that time, it cost about $5,000 to be a partner. I think it's a little bit more now. And then they got these extra things that you can pay into, right? But basically, it gives me the right to be able to sell the business finance suite. So Business Credit Builder is powered by the Business Finance Suite. And the Business Finance Suite is the control panel that we give our clients when they want to build their business credit. And the portal takes them step by step through every single step of building up the business credit. Okay. And I should show you all that too. I will, but let me explain all this other stuff. So the portal is the biggest thing, right? It shows the client exactly how to build their business credit. Every single step. They're not alone. They have advisors that they can talk to, right? At any time, they can email them, they can call them, right? And they got videos that they can look at for each step. So each step that they go in, they give them instructions on how to complete the step, right? For instance, right? One of the first steps is they ask them, do you have a business name? So most people say, yes, I got a business name. They put their business name down and they go to the next step, right? Let's say they say, no, I don't have a business name. Then it's going to give them instructions on how to get this business name. It's going to give them resources on how to get this business name. And also, there's always somebody that you can talk to or email to figure out how to get this business name if you still don't know, right? So that's the type of customer service that's given to each client. You don't have to do anything. All your job is to do is get them to get the sale for the client. Once they get in there, your job is done. Go get another client. And now our staff is going to take care of them, right? So they have the advisor staff that'll teach them every single step along the way with the control panel. And they also have a finance team, right? So at any time, the clients can ask the finance team, well, hey, I need to get this particular loan to get by this. And the finance team, knowing their situation because they put all their information in the control panel, is able to guide them to the right lenders, right? So our finance team has hundreds of legitimate lenders that will be able to provide different types of programs and lending stuff to get money for all these businesses, right? So each one of these, you see, you got the advisory team and you got the finance team. And the finance team, they're going to line you up with the lenders, or they're going to tell you, well, this is what you need to get to this place, right? So most of the people that come to me, they can't qualify, right? So we're preparing them to get qualified, right? And let me tell you one thing also. So there's like the 3 C's of funding, right? The 3 C's of funding, right? The 3 C's of funding, and this is what all lenders look at to determine whether or not you're going to get a loan for a business. Credit, collateral, cash flow. So let me say that again. Credit, collateral, cash flow. Credit, collateral, cash flow. Now, if a business has all 3 of these, then they can possibly qualify for an SBA loan. If they have 2 of them, then they could possibly qualify for a term loan. If they have 1 of them, depending on which one they do have, then they can still qualify for money. If they don't have any of these 3 C's, then they have to start with building business credit. And as you build business credit, then you can get access to more and more money. So we can service a business that has at any level of being able to qualify, right? So if they qualify for a loan, we can get a loan for them, okay? And if they don't qualify for a loan, we can prepare them, help them build business credit, and prepare them to get a loan, okay? And I'm up front with mine. I'm not gonna sell no pipe dreams and say, oh, you can get a whole bunch of money. I'm gonna let you know through the series that we have, the processes that we have, and I let people know about business credit through these webinars, right? So I teach how to build business credit. But I don't teach everything, right? So I'm teaching, actually, it's a fine line, right? Because most of these people that talk about business credit, they just tell you just enough so you can buy it, right? And all these different sales classes, right? They just tell you just enough so that you can buy the item, right? But my webinars, I give them the actual steps, right? But I don't give them every single detail of the steps. But if somebody's driven, they can take these steps and can do something. Okay. So it's not like I'm just giving them just enough so they can buy the product. I'm actually giving them useful information that if they don't have the money, then they can go. Or I'm gonna tell them where the lumps are gonna be, and you can decide whether or not you want to struggle through the lumps or just have a consultant help you get through the lumps smoothly and quickly and efficiently and go directly to the money. Right? Okay. So you can help all these businesses, whether or not they qualify or if they don't qualify, we can help them. Okay. That's the point I wanted to make there. Okay. So now we're looking at the website, right? Now I'm going to scroll down on this page. And this is the page that says business loans. So if you're following with me, if you're following along on your website, then we're going to businesscreditbuilder.us, and then we're going to click the business loans tab at the top, and you scroll down a little bit, and we're here. Funding options, right? Funding options. And there are 4 different funding options, and these are all the different options that we can provide. So each one of these companies, Business Credit Builder, that's me, and that's all the services that Credit Suite offers, right? So that's how I started with Credit Suite, and Ty Crandall taught me everything. And these are the different items that they offer for sale, right? They can offer to businesses. I also have David Allen Capital, right? And there's National Business Capital. That's a new one. I just added this one as a partner. And there's ROK Financial. Now, all of them are slightly different. Some focus in on, my cat is on me. Get out of here. Okay. So everyone offers a little bit different stuff, right? Some overlap, right? So you have to get to know the products, the services, and find out when a client comes, well, which one do you send them to, right? Or maybe we're sending them to all. So what we're going to do is now we're going to go over each one, right? So some of these overlap, and I want to show you where they overlap, right? And where some partners offer things that other partners don't offer, right? So these are all the things that your business can offer to your clients, all right? Okay, so with Business Credit Builder, we're going to start over there, right at the top where it says Business Credit and Loans. So that's where we actually help the clients build up business credit, right? In the Business Finance Suite. Okay. You know what? I won't go into it and show it to you, but there are other webinars that I have that I do go into it, right? And if you need to see it, I do want you to see it though. But we'll see if we got time at the end so we can go into it. But and I'm not gonna drill down into every single link, right? But you can drill down into the links and find out the more details. Some of them I am gonna drill down. Let's go into this business credit and loans, right? So business credit, this is where we offer the business credit. Get business credit and loans to start and grow. So it gives you all the details about, the business credit and how we can help and all that stuff, right? Okay. I'm going to let y'all drill down and get all those details, right? I'm going back to the business loans page. Okay, so the next item is the credit line hybrid program. Okay, the credit line hybrid program. Let's drill down into that one. Y'all want to see this one? This is one of our most popular products, and this product is good for startup businesses. This is a product that can help a person that has good personal credit, right? So if they have good personal credit, then they can get a business loan, okay, up to $150,000, right? You could be a startup and do this, okay? Let's see, take a look at this item here. Credit line hybrid program. Get up to $150,000 in unsecured, no doc credit cards for your business, even when the banks say no. Okay. And this picture here, that's Ty Crandall right there. Right. And there's a little video right here, right? So the video tells them all the details of how to qualify, right? And then we're telling you how to qualify. You have to have to qualify, you can have a personal guarantor. All right. That's what that means right there. Personal guarantor. You can have a personal guarantor for it, because for this one, you have to have good personal credit. You have to have at least a 685, yourself or a personal guarantor. All right. The business owner or the guarantor with at least 685 personal credit score, business owner without bankruptcy, liens, judgments, or late payments, less than 3 inquiries in the past 6 months, no more than 4 to 5 inquiries per bureau in the last 12 months. Lenders prefer established business credit over 3 to 4 years old, less than 30% balance on all business and personal credit cards, established personal credit report, no more than 4 unsecured accounts open in the past 12 months. And then you got the terms. Okay. So this is a good product for someone that has good personal credit. They can get up to $150,000, right? So that's a good thing. And you can offer that, right? You get paid on that, right? Okay. So let's go down a little bit more. Accounts receivable financing. Accounts receivable financing is for businesses that can batch and group their invoices and sell their invoices, right? If somebody owes them, this cat is just bugging. Okay. Equipment financing. They offer equipment financing. So there are companies out there that only provide financing to businesses for equipment purchases. A commercial bank is not going to do that. Okay. So the commercial banks, they're going to be really strict, right? So we have alternative lenders, right? Okay. Merchant credit. Merchant credit is for businesses that accept credit cards as payment for whatever service they provide, right? So they look at that merchant account, and that's cash flow going through your merchant account. So you can get a business loan on that, right? Business revenue financing. That's like a loan on money that's coming in, that's getting ready to come in. Like, let's say like a car dealership, right? Let's say they need a loan. They're going to get a loan based on the possibility of future sales. So when they sell something, then they pay off part of the loan, right? 401k plans. That's like um 401k plans, securities, stocks and bonds, investments that you have like this, you can get a business loan on. So clients that you find, we can offer them business loans based on those type of investments that they already have. Purchase order financing. That's like for government contractors, right? Let's say you got a government contract, right? You got a government contract and you can get a loan on that. Oops, this cat is messing me up. A government contract. You can get a loan on that. You see? A commercial bank is not going to do that. Okay. Let's see, commercial real estate financing. That's for when you want to buy property, but you put up commercial property in order to as collateral to get that new property, right? Term loans we offer, and you can drill down into all of these and learn more about them. And SBA loans. So they got SBA loans that we can actually apply for, okay? And have your finance team, the finance officers, they walk you through every single step, all right? So these are the stuff that is offered by Credit Suite that my business offers and your business can offer also. Now, here's a piece that I want to bring out. The general accepted commission on, let's say if we get a loan for somebody, right? We get a loan for a business. It's 3% in general, all over. So all these companies, they provide 3% is be your commission for the deal. And all you got to do is bring the client in and drop them off to them, get them to fill out a quick application and they take over and we go to the next client. Okay. So, but let me tell you this, with Credit Suite, in order for me to get that, I don't get the 3% on those loans because they got this fee that's $99 a month in order for me to qualify for that 3% deal. So when I do deals with Credit Suite on a loan, that I'm getting 1% because I'm what they call an affiliate. I didn't buy into that 99 thing because I don't have the volume yet to quantify me paying $99 a month, right? So I get 1%. So what I do is with my partners that want to sell the business credit and all that stuff, then I share whatever. If you get a deal for me, then I'm gonna split it with you, right? The 1% that I get, I'm gonna split with you. All these other ones, you would get 3%. Okay. Okay. So that's the thing I wanted to say about Credit Suite, right? Now we're gonna go on to David Allen Capital, right? Now, David Allen Capital, their forte is cash flow lending, right? So businesses that have cash flow, they have at least $3,000 a month in revenue. We can help. Okay. Now, but that's not all they sell is loans. That's not the only thing they do is loan. They do other business services like the employee retention credit, right? You can click down into that and find out more about that. I'm gonna talk to you about it though. Payment processing, identity protection, employee pay any day. All right, I'm gonna talk to you a little about all of that stuff. Okay, so with that, they have the gig worker funding. That's for 1099 workers if they make between $3,000 and $5,000 a month. And it's going through their personal credit card, personal business. I mean, let me start that over. I'm sorry. If their money is flowing through their personal bank account, they can qualify. In normal situations, a business has to use a business account, right? So this is the one instance that they don't even have to have a business account. They can have a personal account and get funding. It's not a lot of funding, but it's some funding. We can offer someone that has a 1099 if they need money, right? And one thing I also like to let lenders, like people that want to borrow money, I like to let them know that there's a cost to getting access to money. And when you get this money, if you don't make more than the cost of getting this money, that's not even worth you getting this money. Right? Does that make sense? So if you get $100,000, I'm thinking if you're not going to take that $100,000 and make $200,000, and it costs you $10,000 to get this $100,000, it's not worth it if you're not going to make that $10,000 back, right? You got to make more so you can pay off the cost. If you're not going to be able to take care of the cost of getting the loan, it's not even worth getting the loan, right? So I like to be upfront with people like that to let them know that, hey, this might not work for you, or this will help you. You know what I mean? So that's the gig worker funding, right? Then they got the business capital, right? So let's drill down into the business capital. Okay, and this I'm going over everything that you can offer others, right? Okay. And as a partner with these different companies, you get your own website. So with David Allen Capital, you get your own website that you can represent, right? Okay, let me show you mine, right? So this is for the business capital, the business capital loans. So this is the website that's for me. So you would sign up as a partner and you get a website just like this. You see my name is at the top. Welcome to the website of Noel Booker, right? It gives my telephone number and my email. That's new because it didn't have that before. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, David Allen Capital is a great company compensation-wise. Their compensation plan is incredible for residual income down the line. And you can build a staff under you that you can make money on. But we're going to go into that more later, okay? All right, so this is the page for business capital, right? So we want to help fund your business growth. When your bank can't help, we can't. See, so when the bank can't help, we have options. The best deal for a business owner is to go to a bank and get an SBA loan, because the SBA loans have low interest. You get a whole bunch of money and they spread the payments out over like 30 years. So that's the best place to go. But you have to have all those 3 C's and a whole bunch of other stuff. So a lot of us do not qualify. So when the bank cannot help these companies, which is over 80% of all businesses who do not qualify for SBA loans, then we can help them, okay? So the banks are declining people every single day. And those people that they decline are potential clients of ours, right? Okay, so let's drill down. This is our meet or beat guarantee. Get $500 if Bank Breezy cannot meet or beat your best funding offer. Let me explain. Bank Breezy is the company that DAC uses to process the applications and get the funding, right? So when the client fills out the application, it's Bank Breezy that's taking the information and deciding which lender do we send it to, right? And if Bank Breezy, if they cannot, if we can't give you a better deal, we'll give you $500 gift card. That's how confident David Allen Capital is with its terms and offers, right? So if a business can qualify, we can get them qualified. If they can't get qualified, there's other situations that with worse deals than we can give them, right? Okay. I don't know if I even did that right, but anyway, I'm sorry. This this partner program is new to me, and I don't have a script for this, right? So I'm just winging this off the top, right? But I just want to offer the situation and bring situations to others that want to help expand their existing businesses or start new businesses, right? Okay, so it's simple and fast, small business focus, top-rated providers, use as you choose, right? So each one of these partners that I'm showing you has about 100 or something lenders, right, already on deck, and they're going to take each client that comes through and they're going to shoot it and figure out which is the best option, okay? And then they're going to kick back to the client the terms that they can provide, the best terms that they can provide. Qualification is simple. Do you qualify? Time in business. Only need a minimum of 4 months in business. Location. Serving businesses anywhere in the United States or to Canada. Canada is new. Just a couple months. We did not offer to businesses in Canada. So that's a big deal. Our potential clients has grew and expanded to Canada. So that's a big deal to me. That's a whole country of businesses that are potential clients, right? Personal credit. Personal credit score must at least be 500. That ain't nothing. Monthly revenue. They need to have at least 5,000 in monthly revenue. Not doing more than 5,000, then try, if you need to be doing more than 5,000. That's what that means. More than 5,000. If you're doing less than 5,000, then check our self-employed options in the menu above. Okay. Industry, over 700 industries. So, as you know, in lending, some lenders don't lend to certain businesses because some businesses are risky, right? Okay. Let me stop and go over. Let's see what we got in the chat. What we got here. Who's in the building? Alana has Heavenly Expressions, handmade bath, body, and beauty products. Word is born. World Docs, cleaning services. No doubt about it. Mylan Logistics, trucking and logistics. Ernie McKenzie is the president. What's up? Tunison, Grant Fund Coach. I help small businesses with grants. All right. That's all right. So this is a good compliment for you. You do the free money and this is the paid money, right? All right. Okay. Great. Everybody, welcome. Okay. So let's continue. So we just went over some basic stuff about the business capital and just looking at my website that David Allen Capital gave me, right? So from my website, I list the stuff and they click the link and they go to my website over here. And then they go ahead and apply. See? They got the how it works button, which you could do. We go click down and check out how it works and apply. Let's check out the apply button. And this is how most of the companies do it, right? A short little questionnaire like this, right? So now my information is linked to that where I just clicked, right? So they know that when this comes to them, it's coming from me, right? And this could be set up for you, right? So quick and easy information, right? That's not much information at all, right? And then down here, you see, you select whether or not you're in the United States or you're in Canada, right? And so they get this information. Oh, you check out at the bottom and get my agent name and my agent ID, right? That's how they know who to pay for this commission, right? All right. So they put the information in. When they get it, then then the client is gonna get a call from them. They're gonna take over. You don't have to do nothing. They're gonna do all the customer service and guide them to the right place, right? And well, actually, DAC, they don't do no calling, right? DAC don't do no calling. The other ones will call. But DAC is all automatic. So when you do the DAC thing and fill out this application, this one don't even ask for the money. So there must be another page that asks for how much money that goes through. So when they determine how much money you're doing, right? Did my cam go down? What happened? This stuff is bugging. Okay. Shucks. Oh, it did go down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so when they get this application, when the system, Bank Breezy, gets this information, then they're gonna forward it to the right place, to the right lending place. Okay, if that made sense. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, now we're back to my website, Business Credit Builder, right? And we're currently going over David Allen Capital. We've already talked about the Business Credit Builder and my relationship with Credit Suite, right? So I set up that my business with Credit Suite, right? Business Credit Builder. And now I'm offering this other stuff, right? These other loans, right? Stuff that like Credit Suite, they do the cash flow type of businesses, right? But see, if I send my people for cash flow lending to David Allen Capital, I'm gonna get that 3%. If I send them to the cash flow over at the Credit Suite, then I'm only gonna get 1%, right? So you gotta know, right? how to capitalize, right? Okay, so we talked about the business credit, the business capital, right? At David Allen Capital. And they also have a line of credit that you can apply for, right? They also do equipment financing, and they do the asset-backed financing. So the asset-backed financing is to get a loan, but you put up your property, right? So and y'all could drill down into each one of these and get all the details. And then there's a button on each one of those that you can that they can apply for right there. And then what happens with David Allen Capital is they put the application in. Bank Breezy is going to decide which lending situation to send it to, right? And then at that lending situation, they're going to ask you for your banking. They're going to ask the client for their banking information so they can log in to their bank account and verify that they make this money that they say they're making. And then once they log in and they verify the information, they're going to approve it right then. So it don't take no time. And then in the process, you're going to give them your bank information and they're going to fund you the next day. They're going to fund the client the next day. The day that they fund that client is the day they send your commission, 3%. So if you just funded a $50,000 loan, that's $1,500. That's a bunch of money, right? If you get 2 of those a month, one of those a month is good revenues right there, okay? Okay. And then there's other stuff, right? Okay, so business services. Now, let's go down here to the business services. Employee retention credit. That's for companies that kept their employees during COVID. So employers that have employees, they match the taxes that's taken out of their paychecks, right? So every quarter, these businesses that have employees, they send in a tax form, the 941 form, that says, I got these employees, and for these employees, I sent in their tax information, right? Because I took out money out of their paycheck for taxes, and now I'm sending in their money, and I'm sending in my money for their taxes, because the employer has to match those taxes, right? So the money that they send in to match their taxes, that's a liability to the employer, right? They can get that money back now because they held those employees during COVID. All right, that makes sense. Anyway, if it don't make sense, then drill down and go to the employee retention credit. It's real easy to find out if a client can qualify or not. All right. We have a team of CPAs and mandate lawyers to process this stuff. You don't have to do anything. We just get them into the application and your work is done. Okay. Payment processing. That's allowing businesses to accept credit cards, right? There's other services like identity protection, and there's employee pay any day. That's a big one. That's a new one, and it's big. See, that is growing greatly. This is all stuff that just started, right? So they're growing, right? So we're in the bottom floor of a growing situation here. And this whole online alternative funding thing for businesses, this is new. See, back in the day, it was only the banks, only the commercial banks that was offering money. So now we have all these alternative lenders out here in the marketplace that's opening it up. And this is new. This is a new wave right here. Alternative lending. Okay. Okay, so that's the DAC stuff, right? Okay. All right. I'm hoping y'all following along. Are y'all still with me? Somebody put something in the chat to let me know y'all still with me. Say, somebody open their mic and say, yo, something. Okay, let's talk about ROK Financial. Okay. ROK Financial. They're from New York. And 2 years ago, I went to New York to go visit my mom, right? And while I was in New York, I had a meeting set up with them to go find out more about their services and stuff like that. And I did one of my webinars live from their office. How about that? And then the month after that, I started marketing the ROK Financial stuff, and I made $3,000 in the next 45 days just from ROK Financial. And that's word is born. Okay, thank you, McFar. Cool. So ROK Financial, they offer equipment financing, which I told you about, because there are lenders. Oh man, it looks like we got a hacker. Get out of here. Okay. Hacker, please. We got a hacker in here. Let's hope that they don't disrupt us. Okay. So ROK Financial, they got the equipment financing. They got term loans, and you can drill down because as a partner, they give you information. They give you like flyers. They give you all this type of stuff. All of these places, they're going to give you a back office of information and train you on how to do this. Like, remember I told you I got the training from business credit, from Credit Suite, right? Well, each one of these has a back office where you can get stuff. Let's drill down into equipment financing, and y'all can see the marketing materials that they give me, right? And what I have done is, from my website, I have linked to landing pages, right? Landing pages on my Constant Contact, because I use Constant Contact as my email funnel, right? And I can teach you all this stuff, right? And y'all can ask questions, right, too. But anyway, when I bring up, I'm going everywhere, right? I'm going everywhere, but we're gonna organize this one day. But anyway, this is what the flyer looks like, that I get from ROK Financial, right? So on the equipment financing, it shows you, right, the top industries for equipment financing, which is construction, manufacturing, trucking, trailers, furniture, finishing equipment, medical, right? It gives you the unique benefits, 1 to 5 years in business, varying rates, monthly payments, optional, available, fully amortized. So that means they can lease this stuff, right? Which is a good write-off for businesses, right? Qualifications, no business time, no time in business, no minimum revenue. You need a 580 FICO score. The paperwork needed is electronic application, year-to-date bank statements, invoice or quote for equipment, right? So how this works is, let's say you want to buy a truck. You go to the place where you want to buy the truck, you get the invoice for that truck you want, and then we go and fill out this application. Because when you go get an equipment loan to buy equipment, what they're going to do is just pay the people that you're buying it from, right? So you give them the invoice. They're going to see what you're buying, and then when you get approved, they just cut a check, right? Cut a check to the place that you're buying it from, directly to them. That's how they do it, right? Okay. So that's an application. I wanted y'all to see, the marketing materials that each one, that they provide you, right? You're not doing this alone. They have materials to help and train you to do this stuff, right? Okay. And they got the term loans, line of credit, working capital, real estate, and the fix and flips. The fix and flips I like. Let's take a look at the fix and flips flyer. That's one of the best programs I like, because this program is for people that are fix and flippers, right? Where they want to buy a messed up house, they fix it up and sell it for high, right? So in those instances, they can get funded for the purchase price of the property and the rehab. But you got to sell it in 6 months. And you have to prove that you're able to sell it in 6 months. But that's by showing them that you have already fixed and flipped, right? So all these type of clients you can approach, right? All right, so that's the ROK fix and flips. You see all the information. And y'all can do the drill downs yourself. Y'all know where to go, right? Okay. All right, now we're going back to my website. We're back at businesscreditbuilder.us. We have clicked on the business loans tab at the top.
Can I ask a question about the fix and flip?
All right, go ahead. Who's that? What's your name?
I'm sorry, my name is Yovel. I'm sorry to interrupt, but a
Go
quick
ahead, yo.
question. A quick question. With the fix and flip,
Yeah.
do they have to be in business for a certain time frame?
Um,
Or do you have to have like
I
a
don't
certain
know
number of
exactly.
jobs?
You have to be able to prove that you can fix and flip. So that means showing them that you've already done this, right? Successfully, right? So, however, I think what they want to see is within a year that you bought a house, you rehabbed it, and you sold it in a reasonable time. So that's how I think that they qualify you to get approved. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hope I answered that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to move forward and talk about National Business Capital. And National Business Capital is new. I just signed up with them, right? And they offer a bunch of stuff. So they have the small business loans. They have a business line of credit. They have equipment financing also, right? So a lot of these companies got the equipment financing. That's a new thing, right? They have a new type of SBA loan. It's a hybrid SBA loan, which is less cumbersome and less paperwork than the normal SBAs. Okay, this is brand new. I can't even tell you much more about it than that. And but National Business Capital, this is new, right? Their rates are the same, like 3% commissions when you get loans, right? They have a performance advance, right? That's like revenue lending, right? They have equipment financing. They have this. I'm not too versed on this one, but they have equipment financing, but they got this new process of doing equipment financing with this new process. I can't even share the information about it. I can't even tell you about it. Okay. They also have cannabis funding. Okay. Now, up until this year, you couldn't get a loan for funding cannabis operations. Okay. So now there are loans, alternative lenders out here that's looking at this cannabis industry now. Okay. This is a changing trend that's happening. The alternative lending space is already in existence, trending, changing thing, right? But this cannabis funding, this is going down right now and expanding fast, right? Because they're making a lot of money out there, okay? Then they have the asset-based lending, right? They have the accounts receivable financing. And y'all can drill down to all of these. I can't go into all of them, right? Then we got the loans for doctors and dental practices, right? Merchant cash advances, we talked about that. Franchise financing. This is a growing trend also, right? So if you want to buy into a franchise, right? Purchase order financing. Commercial mortgage financing. That's the same thing as what Credit Suite does when you have to put up commercial real estate to buy other commercial real estate, right? So those are the stuff for National Business Capital, okay? And these are the different things that your business can offer, right? So you could be a full service, right? Just having one of them, when I had just the business credit stuff, right? This stuff over here, there was people getting through that I couldn't service. So that's why I started doing these other situations, right? So I can service more people. And now I'm a full service funding operation for businesses. Whether or not they can qualify now, which most can't qualify now. And if they can't qualify now, then I'm going to go back to the first thing we offer, which is helping them build their business credit, right? Okay, so anybody got any questions on the services that can be provided? Any questions so far? Because now we're going to go to the partner page, right? Let's go to the partner page. Now we're going to see how we can set this up and what that means to you, right? Your business. Whether or not your business whether or not you don't have a business, you want to start a business, right? Whether or not you already have a business and you're trying to complement the services that you already have. So this is good for people that are real estate, tax preparers, anybody that's out there that encounters other businesses. And if you don't, we have the training to, if you're from scratch and you don't even know anything about the lending space, you don't have to know everything about the lending space. We have the training to get you out there. We have the training to get you to get in front of people and get them into your website that they fill out these applications. That's all you need to do. And then once they get in there, then they have access to ask those detailed questions that you can't answer about this stuff, right? I can't answer all the questions about this stuff. The lending specialist will be answering all those detailed questions, right? Okay, so now we're going to the partner page, right? Partner. Okay. The partner page on my website. Now, here we go. We scroll down a little bit, and this is what you see. Start your own business funding agency and help fuel business owners with business credit and access to funding and or savings. So now one thing about me is that I enjoy business, right? The process of, that's why I took accounting, because I like to see the money on paper flow through business, right? That's why I took accounting. And I like to help businesses. I like to see businesses get to the next step and grow, right? Especially in our own communities, right? So that's something I like. And that's one thing about this is that with this stuff here, we don't have to go sell it. This is stuff that we can help people. I never sell anything. I teach business credit, right? And I show people how to get forward. And in the process, they figure out whether or not they want to use the services that I provide, right? So now that I'm out and about, I let it be known that I'm in the business lending space. So when they do think of they need money for their business, and most of the time when you approach somebody, they don't need money right then. But when they do have the thought, I want them to think of me, right? So your business can offer all of these services as I explained. So you would click on this page, you can click on any one of these logos, the Start Now buttons, right? And you can apply to be a partner, right? So with Credit Suite, with the business credit, you're just, when you click it, you're just setting up an appointment with me, right? You're setting up the appointment with me, and we're going to talk about how to set you up. And I'm going to give you the training so you can be under me and help me sell the business credit, which means if you're helping me sell the business credit, right, then you're sending people into my webinars. And when you get into my webinar, when they get into my webinar and they want to schedule an appointment, it has in the when they set up their schedule, it says, how were you referred? And then your business will be listed. I was referred by such and such a company, right? And then when I talk to them, I ask them, well, how were you referred? So I know who, if one of y'all referred the people into the webinar, I know that's you're going to get commissions on that, right? What we got here? Let me see. What did Tiana say? Tiana said, they are very resourceful and patient. They call you immediately. I just tried national, and even though they couldn't help, they gave me the best service in making sure I understood. Now, see? And that's a new one, right? You don't get that type of service from all of these lenders, right? So that's good information. Thank you for that. Who was that?
That's
Diana?
me.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, word is born. See, this stuff,
Yeah.
this stuff works, right?
They
So,
also help with debt consolidate
that's
however
personal
you say the
credit.
word. Yeah, like personal credit as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like
I don't do nothing with personal credit.
mm,
I only do business stuff.
but
But
well like they kind of help they'll go over like your whole credit file and your business credit file and just try to figure out, and then they tell you like resources where you can like what's your best options if they can't help you. And they got two programs that they also have like startup help
right,
with.
see, so they're good, resourceful, right? Cool. Okay, so let's go back. So these buttons here is where you can start. Now, the David Allen Capital, right? So when you go to that start now button, there'll be a video for you to see with the owner of David Allen Capital will show you a video and it will talk to you about the opportunity of being a partner. And there'll be a button that you can click and see and apply right then. And when you apply, every time you apply, if any of these places I give you, it's going to be free. Okay. It doesn't cost no money to be a partner. You don't have to go sell nothing. You don't have, they don't have to buy no pastries from you. You don't have to have no parties at your house, right? Okay. They train you on how to do this stuff. So if you don't know this stuff, they're going to train you on exactly what to do, and they're going to give you the materials to help you. Okay. Is there like a reference benefit? Reference benefit. What do you mean?
Where it's this thing called Kirvana, like it's a program I was trying, and they have where like if you was to tell them who referred you there, they give you like a credit towards.
I see. All of this stuff is cash.
Yeah, it's cash. It's like they whoever put you on, y'all both get like a bonus, and
Oh,
then
like right. That's what I'm explaining. Is
that's
that,
what I was asking. So
but
I
this
can.
stuff here is like when you become a partner, you get your own website, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you send somebody to your website and they want to apply, they click that button, you're attached to that. So if that person gets a $100,000 loan and they clicked on your website, then you're gonna get $3,000.
Right.
You
That's
follow
how.
me?
That's how. Hold on. It's this website called the Kibana at work. It's basically like you can you can loan them money. Everybody really benefiting each other.
Okay,
Like
I don't know about that, right? But I'm telling you
yeah.
about this one, how this one works, right? So
Okay.
when you become a partner with us and you get a deal, you're gonna get cash money the day that they get funded. Okay. David Allen Capital. And then with David Allen Capital, if you
I'm not
get
going on.
people to sign up under you as a partner, then you get a piece of whatever money they get. Okay. And it
Help
goes
me help
on.
you.
Huh?
It's like help me help you.
That's
Like
right. That's right. And I'm gonna help you. Like if you sign up under me, under that, then I'm gonna help you get your first deal because that's gonna help me.
so is it you said it's David Allen Capital?
Yeah. You
Okay.
see on my website, right?
I'm going there now.
Yeah. Just see my on my website. Y'all can see that, right? And they got to start now. ROK Financial. Okay, so let me see.
I just wrote it down.
So what it says on working David Allen Capital. Start your own business, significant earnings, potential marketing, business, funding, and other essential services. So that's what they offer. And you can offer that also. Now, with ROK Financial, you can become a partner today. Online application, leverage existing relationships, access up to 75 and more commercial lenders, real-time portal access, aggressive commissions. So they pay
I
you
might
great
become a
also,
partner.
about 3%, right? And with National Business Capital. Partner with National Business Capital. Leverage your brand, 5-star reputation, award-winning team, and they have over 75 lenders marketplace to connect your clients with the funds they need to grow. They have a partner portal, like all of them have a partner portal. You can build a book of business. That means they're gonna you can keep contact. You can keep a list of your contacts that come through there. 2 dedicated points of contact. I think that means that they can contact an actual rep through calling them or email, right? You have your co-branded application page. I'm gonna show you that also.
I'm
And
on here too.
the exclusive 75 more lending marketplace. Okay. Okay, so let me show you. Let me see. One thing I wanted to make sure you knew about is on DAC, David Allen Capital, that they got a video there, right? Let's go check it out real quick. DAC Capital.
Yeah, I'm on there now.
You got another question, T?
Oh no, I said I'm on there now. I'm like on the same webpage you on.
Okay.
DAC Capital.
Cool.
I did.
Okay, bet.
I'm following
Okay,
you.
so like remember on DAC, you can start your own business. This is the page that has 2 videos. It has a short video that's about 3 minutes, and then it got another video that's about an hour, right? So, and this guy right here, he's really good, right? He's spiritual, and they do like 2 or 3 webinars for the partners every week. So all of these companies are engaging. You can join their webinars, ask questions. Okay, you're not doing this alone. All right, that's one thing I want to make sure you know is that you're not going to be doing this alone, right?
Because it is hard.
You're always going to have somebody to help you out, right? So let's check out just a little bit of this one right here. We're just going to do like a minute in on this one. All right.
David Allen Capital. Someone asked you to come to our website to learn more about our agent opportunity so that you can decide whether or not becoming a DAC agent is right for you. I just want to share a couple things on what we believe so that you can decide whether or not we're the right fit. Obviously, we want you.
Are you able to turn it up some?
On purpose for them that helps.
Oh, you can hear it that well? Okay. Well, I've never done that piece before, but I just wanted to show y'all that. And not that much. But y'all can go in there and check that out for yourself, though, right? It's good information. All right. It's just good information where you start. That one is only about 3 minutes. The next one is an hour, right? It tells you about the opportunity, and then you can join now. You see the join now button right there, right? Okay, y'all can do that on your own, right? Okay, cool. And each one of these start now buttons, you can apply now and become a partner, right?
I got a question.
All right, go ahead, T.
So, and I don't mean to interrupt, but
You
so
good?
how does this work if you already have the like starting part of a limited partnership? Like you already got like like already registered with the Secretary of State and I got the EIN and all that stuff. So like I would be in partnership and then like they would have a share or like
No. Your business, right, will be a partner with them. So when you sign up, you'll give them your tax ID number and your business name and your name. And they'll be doing business with your business. So they'll be paying your business.
right.
Right?
So, like a general partner.
That's right. You're a partner. So you're like, you make a deal for them and they make money, then you make money.
Right.
right?
Okay.
You know, there's no fees. There's no fees involved. There's nothing that you have to sell. You don't have to go recruit nobody unless you want to build a sales team, right?
I'm trying to network.
Yeah, that's the move. Anybody else got any questions? That's what we're gonna do now. Just questions and answers. Whatever y'all can ask me questions about anything. Building business credit, the partner programs, whatever.
I got all the questions.
All right.
Because I'm struggling.
Let me see if somebody else don't have a question, I'm gonna come back to you, Ty. You stay right there. I got you.
All right, so I have two questions. One, if first off, is there any fee or any cost to join and become a partner?
There is no fee or cost to join.
Okay. Secondly, where there be like I know you mentioned when you first got started, you went to a suite and you was able to take a year out to learn all the credit stuff. Is there a place where we'll be able to go and learn about business credit?
Yes. So when you sign up to be a partner to sell the business credit part, I don't have like they took out of the control panel the access for me to give like you your own login, right? So if you sign up and you want to learn this stuff, and I know you want to learn it, I'm gonna give you the stuff that you need to be as best that you can be. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the tools, the training that you need to look at. Like they taught me how to do the email funnels, right? They taught me how to do the webinars. They give me scripts for the webinars. They gave me PowerPoints for the webinars. Right.
Okay. That was going into my next question.
Right.
Like if you said like you didn't already have a book of business, how did you go about getting your clientele?
Right. So basically, this is what they teach me from Credit Suite. This is what they taught me to set up to give away something free. Right. Give away something free, which is my free guide. So you could go to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide. I'm always sending somebody there. That's the first place. Now, when they get this free guide, it's automatically putting them into my email funnel. So then the first email they get right away is the email that got 4 free guides. And then they got 30 days of emails that they're gonna get from me, which they're gonna learn about me. They're gonna learn about everything that we do. They're gonna learn about the webinar. There's gonna be stuff from my blog in the email list. They're gonna get everything. So now I got you, and I'm molding you to understand me, right? To know who I am and what we do and how we can help businesses, right? Through my email funnel. So a lot of people got my email funnel, and then 6 months later, they call me and ready to spend money. Did I answer that question?
Yes, and when you said they're ready to spend money, so there's a fee for them to build up credit or to get funding?
Not to get the funding, but to build business credit, right? So I have, when we help people build business credit, there's a fee, right?
Okay, how much is the fee?
Okay. So the basic fee is $29.95, right? But before I even tell them that, I'm building the value. I got an hour-long webinar that I'm gonna build value through before I even get to the money.
Wait a minute, did you say $29.95, like $29?
Like $30.
$2,900.
Like $2,900.
Oh,
Okay. But I never sell it for that because they taught me how to run how to run it down, right? So you got to figure out what's good for you. So my approach to this is, so when you go to Credit Suite website, you're going to see that it costs $29.95, right? So my price is $29.95, but because I'm a partner, I can sell it for lower than that, right? So I say you could do a down payment of $950 and make 6 monthly payments to come up to $29.95. You can make a single payment of $22.50, and that saves you $750. But if you act today, you can get down for $14.50 single payment. All right. But that's only for today. And that's how I run it. Right. So you can, they teach me a little. I just took what they gave me and just adjusted it just a little bit for me. Right. And then I started this other program that is a one-on-one. They don't get into the control panel and they don't get none of that, but they just talking to me for $995. I'm talking to them and consulting them for 1 year. Okay. So that's the building business credit. And y'all can get in on all that money. As a partner, you'll send them into my webinars. I'm going to teach them about business credit. I'm going to build the value of this package. I'm going to show them inside the business suite, right? And then I'm going to build the value before I even bring up the money. All right? All right. Did I answer that question?
Yes, but as a partner for that program, do we have to also offer it for $29.95, or will we be able to get some type of discount where we can also offer it at a discount?
Well, once they come into that webinar, then I'm just taking it from there. And then when I talk to them on the phone, I'm going to try to get as much money as I can. Right?
Okay. So
now,
so the company,
you as a partner,
mm-hmm.
you're going to get about $200 for each one I sell.
Okay.
That one's not the 3% commission. So when you're doing the business credit, right, and I sell one of those 2,900 joints, then you're going to get about 200. For me, I got to pay about a G, right? Now, I already paid 5 Gs to be able to sell it. And then when I get a sale, I got to pay a G. So I got to make sure I make some money, right? So then I give y'all about you can make 300 on each one of them, depending on how many sales you got within a month. But basically $200 on each one you can make just by sending somebody to the webinar. And that's all you got to do. Send them to the webinar. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to build up the value. I'm going to teach them stuff for free, right? I'm going to teach them stuff they don't even know. And then I'm going to build up the value, and then we're going to try to sell them, right? My thing of selling them is to get them to schedule a consult, right? You schedule a consult, and then now I'm talking to them on the phone or in the Zoom meeting, and then I'm locking down the deal. That makes sense? Any more questions? Ty, go ahead. Run the question.
I was about to say, it's been a pleasure meeting you today and learning. And I appreciate you and sharing all your information and your resources and stuff. Because I was about to go ahead and exit out because I'm already looking on the websites and stuff. So yeah. I'm excited about business, how you are. So that was my focus. So I was gonna go ahead and
I appreciate you, Ty. See, that's what I like. The interaction that gets me to talk more about stuff, and you get to know more about me, right? Now, make sure y'all check out other webinars, the live webinars that I do, because at the live webinars is where I really answer questions, right? You can also go to my my YouTube channel and see webinars that I've done, but then you can't ask questions, right? So if you check out my live ones, we get down, right? And the more questions you ask, the more I'm teaching. I'm telling you, I don't mind sharing information, right? So like in the business world, and I grew up in the entertainment industry, people do not share information.
They're afraid.
Right, because they want to keep it for themselves, right? But I don't mind helping somebody get to the next step, right? When I first started this, somebody came to one of my seminars and said, "You're giving too much information."
No, it's all about reciprocation though. They forget about reciprocated like blessings and leverages and stuff.
Right, that's true
All in the
too,
midst
right?
of thinking that thieves and people want to get over and whatever else, not knowing that
Right.
the reason that you created a business or you want to do a business is to be creative and use your creative mind and be your own. So it's like
Right.
that's the only reason people don't want to share, because I'm one of them a little bit.
Ty is in the building. Anybody else got some questions?
I'm gone.
Anybody got some more questions?
Yeah, so how do we connect with you? Is there any way to connect with you after this webinar?
Yes, you schedule a consult, right? You see my website, the free business consult button. That's how we get to sit down and talk, me, you, one-on-one, and we can go over whatever questions you want. Right, you got it?
Yeah, your website is businesscreditbuilder.us.
That's right. And then there's
partner.
Right. Are you looking at my screen? Can you see?
Yeah, I just have to really look hard to see your
Oh, I'm
domain
sorry.
name.
I'm sorry. There's a button that says free business consult. Right? Free business consult.
Yeah, okay, I see that.
And that's like my scheduler, right? So that'll schedule something.
Are you able to drop your link in the chat?
Hey, Mike, give me 5 minutes. I'm ready. 5 minutes. All right, bet. All right, sorry about that. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, are you able to drop the link in the chat?
Okay, yes, I can.
So where you from? You said you do live events. Where part of the
I live in Atlanta, but my live events are online. Before COVID, I used to do them at the Atlanta libraries, but then COVID came, and doing the webinars was cool. So I get access to more people. So we're doing them online. Maybe I'm gonna start doing them in person. Actually, we're gonna tour the country and set up in hotels and do this shit. But step by step, right? I'm starting just like I've been doing this for 5 years, and any building a business is difficult. But
yeah, you said that the average is like 3% that you normally get. What is the average loan that people normally are approved for? Is it normally like 10 grand, 20 grand, or
no,
what's the
it's
average?
more like 50, 60.
50 to 60, okay.
Yeah. 50, 60. But see, my thing now has been, I have to branch out and start actually spending money on advertising, right? So I do all the free stuff. I've leveraged all the free stuff, right, by going to Eventbrite, because just me posting an event on Eventbrite gets people in for free, right? But now I need to actually target, and that gets like startup businesses and small businesses and stuff, right? So I need to figure out how I can market and get those existing businesses, those businesses making over $100,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the target to get to these loans, those existing businesses. Now, the startup businesses and stuff, they're good for me to help with building up business credit, right? And I get a lot of that through Eventbrite, and I don't have to spend no money for that. But now I have to start focusing in on, and I get this information. Everything I do comes from Credit Suite and what they do. They spend $10,000 on Facebook every month.
Oh, wow.
You see? So I'm getting ready to put me together something, you know, and I tried it one time and I didn't spend enough money because I figured out that I didn't spend enough money. So now I'm getting ready to do something and do exactly what they do. That's what I do. I do exactly what that guy Ty Crandall does. Okay? Like on Facebook, you can go in there and see the ads that they run. There's a place on their.
How do you do that? How do you spy on people's ads on Facebook?
Okay, let's do that real quick. I'm going. You can see my screen. I'm going to Facebook. We're gonna go to Credit Suite. It runs slow when I'm broadcasting. It runs slow. Okay, so let's go find Credit Suite. Credit Suite is already up there. Okay. Because I don't know how to tell it to you, but I do know how to go in there and find it. Right? Okay, so this is Credit Suite. And come on, let's go. All right. Now, so this is the Credit Suite business page, right? So now we go down here to the bottom left where it says page transparency, if you can follow me. And then I click this thing that says see all, right? See all. And then let's see. How do I get to ads from this page? Go to ad library. You see that? Okay, go to ad library. And what comes up? Okay, so these are all the ads that they're currently running and in the past.
Oh, wow.
Active, active, active. All of these are active right now. So I've noticed that what they do every month, there's a campaign. Every month there's a campaign, right? And all the ads are in whatever this campaign is. This month's campaign is join CEO Ty Crandall and discover how to access up to $250,000 in business credit and funding. Join the lucrative career of business loan brokering. That's the partner. That's when they're selling the partnering, right? I'm tired of being, so that's how you do it. You follow that?
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah. That's how you can do it. You can do that for any businesses out there doing ads, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do when I'm ready and I got some money ready, I'm gonna go up in there and take a simple free guide one, right? That they have a free guide, one that's gonna send somebody to my webinars, and one that's gonna send them to the loans, right?
Yeah.
And break it out and advertise and try to really direct to the businesses that are making a lot of money, right?
Yeah, that's what I need to target. I need to target business that actually can afford my services.
That's right.
Yeah, because there's a lot of businesses that's struggling on a struggle bus.
Right.
Do you do the network events? Do that work?
Network events like what?
Like networking events in your area? Like going to different events?
Yeah. Those are always good, but then it goes the time and effort to get there, right? So it's always good. And the best way to meet people is just be in front of them with a business card and have your elevator pitch, right? So, with Ty Crandall and the training they give me, they give you the elevator pitches, right? So when I approach a business person, I'm trying to size them up. Which elevator pitch am I going to run, right? A lot of times I open conversations with you. Would you like a free guide, right? Free guide, right? Everybody wants something free. So that's how I'm running. Free guide, right? And once I get them their free guide, then I got control over how they perceive me. Now, see, when I was young, I used to DJ, and I used to promote events, right? And I realized that when you're advertising and you're selling something or whatever, you have total control of what they view of you, right? You got total control of how they view you. So the things that I send out is if I was in their position, well, how would I want to be approached? What would I want to see to click pay? Right? So I'm trying to give them what they want to see. And I think what businesses like is what people like is, one, they want an advantage. They want a consumer advantage, something free. They want to know, they want to deal with somebody that they trust, right? So I'm giving them free information. I'm giving them a whole bunch of information that they can actually go use. So hopefully I'm building trust. And I'm giving them stuff. Anything I say, I know for real. I'm not lying about nothing. I'm not guessing. I'm going to let you know if I do not know it, right? So that's how I'm trying to build trust. And some people just feel it in me that I know what I'm talking about, right? Any more questions?
Nope, that's all I have for right now. Thank you so much for your insight.
All right. And I'm going to get better at this partnering thing. So about once a month, I'm going to do a partner thing like this, and I can answer all these partner situations. And when you sign up with those different companies I gave you already, they have webinars. Like the DAC one is the bomb, because he's like encouraging you. He's actually coming out there and preaching. He's actually preaching in the name of business. And I ain't mad at his game and how he approaches it, because he's like spiritual, right? So that's how he does it. He's gonna come out and he's gonna have a topic to inspire the sales staff, right? And he's gonna teach you something, and he's gonna keep you abreast of all the new stuff that's happening and the growth of the company. And you get a chance to ask questions. And then you get to hear the other partners that are already doing this and the questions that they ask. You see? So you get a lot by going to their webinars as well, that they train, and they train you and they teach you and help you grow. Yo. Hold on, y'all. I got a meeting coming up. Hello? All right, here I come. Okay, y'all. That's all the time I got. I appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all check out the YouTube. And I hope y'all took notes on this stuff so y'all know where to go to find the information. If not, schedule a consult with me. Go to the website. I'm available. Y'all can call me, whatever it is. Word? Say word. I hope this was useful for everybody. I'm out like shout. Y'all have a good one. Peace, y'all.